with one piece.
The piece to the cars, the key to the treasure.
Get rich with one piece. Get rich with one piece.
Yo, we got Luffy and Zoro, the better the duo. Sanji and Noosa bring out the bankroll. Jekyll Mariah, he rips your soul. Brooke and Perona, they cold like a snow globe. Going through the stack like we looking for some crack. Taking y'all to class, man, you better know your math. Call the deck mather, cause he always running black. We don't need no power tools, we just bring the axe. Cause we bout to chop it up. TCG, level up. This is more than beginner's luck. Got so many reds, they backing up. Rapping so cold, got the mains froze. Everybody know that the gang goes. Laws of the land don't make me repeat. We the next king. Getting rich with one piece.
Get rich with one piece.
The piece to the cars, the key to the treasure.
Get rich with one piece. 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 Get rich with one piece.
The piece to the cars, the key to the treasure.
Get rich with one piece. Get rich with one piece.
Yo, we got Luffy and Zoro, the better the duo. Sanji and Noosa bring out the bankroll. Jekyll Mariah, he rips your soul. Brooke and Perona, they cold like a snow globe. Going through the stack like we looking for some crack. Taking y'all to class, man, you better know your math. Call the deck mather, cause he always running black. We don't need no power tools, we just bring the axe. Cause we bout to chop it up. TCG, level up. This is more than beginner's luck. Got so many reds, they backing up. Rapping so cold, got the mains froze. Everybody know that the gang goes. Laws of the land don't make me repeat. We the next king. Getting rich with one piece.
Get rich with one piece.
The piece to the cars, the key to the treasure.
Get rich with one piece. Get rich with one piece. Get rich with one piece. Get rich with one piece.
Hello, hello. Would you be the Luffy to my Zoro? I got extra glow coming because I got one of my monitors on. One of my work monitors. Because I'm trying to work and do this at the same time. Which why am I doing this? I don't know, but I like to get work done. What can I say? Yeah, it'll be a quick one. I was not gonna stream, but I wanted to, so fuck it. I'm gonna stream. But I wanted it to be real quick because I'm actually tired. Today was not weird. Today wasn't weird. I don't know. Today was just busy. Like it's been busy. Man, what? Oh shit. It's been busy. After yesterday, man. That absolute massive hit. I know you can't see her, but she's over here. She's right here on this shelf here. She's probably right about here. Yeah, she's barely out of the vision. She's over there hanging out. So I was looking up the higher levels of the grading process for Beckett, and I misspoke a couple of times. So the lowest level is 14, then it goes up to 17, and then the next level is like 35. Then after that, it goes up to like 75, or it's 80. It's 80. I don't know I don't know. The top two levels, that's all I care about, because the top two levels are, I sent it to my wife. I can't even remember off the top of my head now. Jesus. So it's $80 for a 15-day turnaround, and then $125 for 5 days. And I think I've been saying like 170 or something like that for the higher tier. That might be PSA. I don't know for sure. I haven't looked at PSA in a while, but I mean, $80 for 15 days, 125 for 5 days. I don't think I'd go to that level, the 125, just because this isn't like a card. Like I said, I'm not needing to get this sold immediately. You know what I'm saying? I'm not needing to get it graded immediately in order to get it sold. So, I do want it back as soon as possible, but I think I can do 80 for 15 days to get it back in basically 3 business weeks. I think I could do that. Yeah, so I think that's probably the way I'm gonna go. I really don't but now I'm thinking, like, not now, but before I was thinking, okay, only $45, I'll get it back in a week. Yeah, but I'm like, you know what? How's that benefiting me? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not really. Now, I don't want to do one of the lower options because that's gonna take 45 business days or so, and that's I'm not gonna get that shit back for a while, probably sometime in April. But anyways, God, this is so bright on me. But yeah, I'm probably gonna end up doing the $80 to get it sent out so I can have it back, right? Because I just don't want to be without it. Being without you, baby. Okay. Which one do I want to? All right, so we're gonna open just a couple of things. I'm probably gonna open a pack of Riftbound, so I'm gonna grab Riftbound, maybe. Maybe not. I don't know. I think I'm going to do. I might just do the 2 10s. We'll open 4 packs. I think that'll be fine. We'll open 4 packs, and then yeah, we'll go from there. 4 packs, and they're OP13, and this ace, I haven't opened an ace before. So yeah, I haven't opened the ace yet. So this will be the first of the ace promo that I get. So normally, I do the whole spiel, but I'm gonna just start because I gotta go open these and then finish work and go to bed. I don't even know if I'm gonna do any more work. Probably gonna work while I'm streaming to you guys. Oh. Can't be without you, baby. And I'll be running up until you get home. Why would I do that? Alright. Okay, dokie. Let's switch over, man. I got something in my eye. Or maybe I'm just tired of shit. It's probably more logical option. So I'm upset with myself because I knew I did this, but I sold somebody one of the illustration boxes because I had one of the older illustration boxes, 3 and 4. So I had like 6 or 7 of them a piece, and they're going for like $60-70. So I'm like, shit, I'm gonna sell, I can sell a couple of them. And so I accidentally sent somebody the wrong one, and they got it today, and they're like, dude, this is the wrong one. And so I'm like, fuck, man. So he offered to send it back, and I'm like, do I really want to make this dude send it back? Most of me is like, yes, shit, fuck that shit. He's not gonna get free shit. But then half of me is like, you should have been more focused and not sent the wrong shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm debating on what I want to do there. Oh, this looks super good. So I'm debating on what I want to do there. Um, ooh, this looks really good. What is this? Ace 2. 3 cost, 4,000 power, 1k counter. Activate main. You may return this character to the owner's hand. Look at 5 cards from the top of your deck and place them at the top or bottom of the deck in any order. Not too bad. It's one of those cards that you play like off of somebody's ability. So you're not losing your steam. Whoa. This did the thing already? Which one is this? It says, okay, it's still doing the thing. All right, well, let's see what happens. It's looking good so far, guys. Okay. All right, so we got OP13 here. I did go and look just quickly because today was a tournament day, but I didn't feel like going to do the tournament. I looked in the app that we use to sign up for the tournaments. All right, doesn't look like a leader pack, thank God. I looked at the app that we use, and there were only 2 people that were signed up. And the last time I went, so I didn't go last week, but I went the week before on Thursday, and it was just me and one other dude. And it's just, oh, Jesus. Okay, I'm actually gonna just do this tomorrow. I thought that was gonna work a little bit easier than what it did, and I'm just not even in the freaking mood to, not even in the mood to deal with it. So that's a tomorrow problem. All right. I can't remember exactly what I was saying. Oh, yeah, there were only 2 people when I went a couple weeks ago, and then when I looked in the app today, there were only 2 people. And I was not really feeling it today, so you know, that just kind of helped motivate me not to go. If there were a few more people, right? If there was like 6 to 8 more people in there, then I'd like, yeah, you know what, that might be worth my time. But I didn't want to just drive out there and it only be, you know, me and 2 other people potentially. So I didn't go. I went grocery shopping instead, which we needed. We needed groceries, so that was good. I put together a massive order today. Second biggest order I've ever had. It was like 888 cards, which is absolutely crazy because I only have like 400 cards, less than 400. It's like 390 cards or something like that in my online inventory, which this is like the dream, right? This is where I wanted to be this whole time. Got a new gate, not too bad. Yeah, it's where I wanted to be this whole time. I wanted to be, you know, just getting the cards out of here, right? Just getting the majority of the cards out of here. I am really bummed that I sent the wrong package to this person, and I don't know. I'll have to determine whether or not I want that to be sent back because I spent like $30 shipping the goddamn thing, and he'll have to ship it back, which will cost him some money. So I don't know. Yeah, I really don't know. Maybe I'll just have them send the packs back or something because that'll be much cheaper than sending the big box. But I'll still think about that and figure out what I want to do. But then I got to ship the new one. But anyways, it was pretty cool. Now I do have like a ton of cards here that I haven't inventoried yet. If I had to guess, it'd probably be about 600 cards or so. It's probably around 6 to 600 to 700 cards that I need to inventory. But I'll probably start with the 14s, because the 14s are the majority of the cards, and that's what people are buying right now. They're buying a ton of the 14s. All right, Neko, Momushi, and Shanks. All right. Where's 13? Where are you, 13? There you are. Phoenix Pineapple. All right, yeah, this will be it. These will be the last 2 packs. I just need something to take the edge off. Something to take the edge off. Another Sabo. So that Sabo we can probably open. I did a little bit of finessing with my not really finessing, but I messed around with the bow a little bit, because I want this to be I'm really, I have a, what is it called? I have a bad memories. I can't remember what I'm trying to, like, I'm shell shocked or whatever. Whatever the more modern term of shell shocked is. I can't think of the term. But yeah, I'm having just these bad thoughts of my my Luffy that I got for the Luffy that I got, and it ended up, you know, getting a 9. Even though everything that I couldn't control, the things you can't control, you know, I got like a 10 on. But like the centering is something that you can't do anything about, right? But the edges, the corners, those are things that you can make sure is a little bit straight. But I went ahead and made sure like there weren't any like I tried to smooth down the little frayed edges as much as I possibly could, right? Because these things are just cardboard at the end of the day. So I tried to clean those up as much as possible. So I'll probably keep it for another couple days, because I just like to look at it. But after that, I'll go ahead and ship it out. All right. I'm not in the mood for leader packs today, and that's what this is. So we're going to skip that one. That's a leader pack. So this should not be a leader pack. Let's see. 2 leader packs. Wow, that's actually great. That is so wonderful. I mean, we do have the rule I can't end on a leader pack, so let me... Those are both leader packs. I'm not going to look at them, because... Shit, while I'm over here, I'm going to grab Earthbound. Oops. Alright, I'm going to grab a 14. Yep, these are both straight trash cans. That is just crazy. That is absolutely sucky. Whatever. Alright, let's do the Riftbound. Let's do the Rifty. The Rifty. But yeah, it's actually crazy that I have like 400 cards in my inventory now. Again, I still have like 700 or so cards here that I need to put back in there. So that'll put me about 1,100 or so. Whoops. But the vast majority of them are OP14, and OP14 is selling like crazy. So I don't think that I'll be keeping those for much longer. Yeah, I literally have like 50 from OP14, maybe have 50 from OP14, and even less from the other sets, because all that includes, you know, all that includes all the sets. It includes some of these extra magic cards that I have, these Riftbound cards. Like Riftbound is the card. Riftbound is what I have the most of right now. I have like probably 150 to 200 Riftbound cards. Primal Strength, Malzahar, Mind Rune. Alright, I know I have Riftbound over here somewhere. Alright, just a cheesy way to make sure that we don't do a leader pack. A pack that doesn't have leader packs anymore. Double finger. Okay. What do we have here? Ladies and gents. King, not bad. And then we got a Rosinante in Law. I'll take that. For a quick stream like today, I will take that, and especially we hit those two damned leader packs in that 10. I'll definitely take a Rosie in Law because I think this is the fourth one that I needed for my play set. Now, am I going to play this card ever? Who knows? Like, maybe. But, so it's a pretty decent card. 6 cost, 8,000 power. Under the rules of this game, also treat this card's name as Trafalgar Law and Don Quixote Rosinante, which is really cool because there's a lot of effects, right, that are a lot of effects or a lot of searchers and things like that, especially built around the Rosinante deck, the yellow-purple Rosinante. So it's so crazy to me how, like, just some people who don't matter get multiple, like, leaders, and Brooke hasn't even had a leader yet. Now, yeah, Brooke is getting a leader in OP 15. Like, that's come out. Frankie doesn't have a leader. You know, people who are more relevant, right, are barely getting any leaders. And Rosinante has had 2 leader cards. Like that's just so weird to me. Like there's so many characters that you can, like Sengoku. Why does Sengoku not have a leader? And Rosinante has two leaders. You know what I'm saying? There's so many people in the Blackbeard Pirates. Blackbeard is the only one who's gotten a leader pack from that group, right? I'm trying to think of the Whitebeard Pirates. Let's see, Newgate, obviously, and then Ace. Ace has had a couple of them. Ace has had like 3 leaders or something like that. That's at this point. Let me see. Marco has one. I guess that probably makes sense. I mean, but the thing is, like, there's a lot of different characters that could potentially have, and Law has had 2, right? Like that doesn't really make a lot of sense. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not even thinking of everybody. You know what I'm saying? There's been hundreds and hundreds of characters that they can make leaders off of, and I'm sure they will eventually at some point. But the fact that Rosinante has had 2 leaders is a very weird thing to me. You know what I'm saying? So whatever, that's my whole spiel. I didn't even finish reading his effect. But on play, if the number of Don cards in your field is equal to or less than the number of Don are equal to or less than the number on your opponent's field, draw 1 card, then add up to 1 Don card from your Don deck and set it as active. So not too bad. 6 costs, you ramp and you get to draw a card. It's a 6 cost blocker. It's a pretty good effect, but yeah. That was it. Typically, this would be I would just be starting to open the packs. I'd be kind of going through my whole monologue, but yeah. So there we go. Nice, quick little stream. We ended on a pretty decent card. I'm very happy about it. So thank you guys again. I'm appreciative as always, and until next time, take it easy.